Well, it's back. Isn't that fun? I blew another Saturday, another several hundred kilometers. I'm almost 1,000 kilometers into this now. The trash can Lemon 24 is still at my house. They wouldn't take it. They wouldn't take it today. Let me tell you why, I guess. It's day 37, not getting warranty at a Long McQuade. They sent this to Erikson Audio in Montreal, who can't figure nothing out. They don't know how mixing boards work. I sent it because aux 1 and 2 were not working. Aux 3 worked fine. I got it back last Thursday night from Long McQuade London North. Now aux 1 and 2 work fine, and aux 3 doesn't work. Plus this thing, at random, will barf synthesized resonance garbage. And I can't make it do that on command, but I sure can demonstrate aux 3 not working all day long. And I know a lot of you guys are trying to help, and you're wondering about TRS and TS. I've tried. You can watch the different videos. I've used TRS, TS, TS, TRS. I got cabling. Don't worry about that. I've used all the cabling. There is no shortage of cabling down here. So it's not, I appreciate you guys chiming in, but it's not a TRS, TS problem. And let's not forget, the Tascam Model 24 is easy to use. A lot of you guys are like, read your manual. I could write the manual, okay? It's not that hard. It's a mixing board, right? And cabling, got all the cabling. Every which way you could want cabling, I've got cabling. So don't, it's not that. Read the manual. Yeah, okay. What page does it say if you try to get warranty at a Long McQuade? They send it to Erikson Audio, and Manuel Paludio here has no idea what he's doing. Unit fully tested for several days with product specialist. Unit working to spec. No issues detected. Well, a small child could do the test we did today. It's so simple to make it do the thing, to make it do the problem. So easy, so easy. Manuel must be deaf and dumb and must have his arms tied behind his back because it's so easy to make the problem happen. There's no way he did anything. He couldn't have done a damn thing because the problem is so simple to display. And so I started day 37 of not getting warranty at a Long McQuade by calling London North and asked to speak to one of the two managers. Neither of them were in because it was a Saturday, but I got a guy on the phone that I felt really gave a damn, finally. First guy in Long McQuade today that I felt actually gave a damn. And he said, Long McQuade's going to cover you. Don't worry about it. Just bring it back in. And I said, I don't want to drive all the way up to your location. Can I bring it anywhere? Yep. Oh, yeah, you can bring it to Long McQuade. So I said, okay. So I packed it up, blew my Saturday, drove it to a different Long McQuade. Those guys were kind of busy. Two guys, super busy, super nice. But they entertained me. They let me go to the back. In the back of the Long McQuade, they gave me a speaker, an XLR cable, a mic, an XLR cable, and a patch cable, and we did it. We did the whole thing. I demonstrated to the guys, look, aux 1 and 2 mysteriously work now, and this is, remember they didn't fix anything, remember? Aux 1 and 2 work now, aux 3 don't work. I showed the first guy, he's like, oh, yup. He wasn't strong in this stuff, so he's like, oh, okay, yeah, you are demonstrating the thing. He goes, do me a favor, wait around my other dudes at lunch, and he'll come and take a look. He's really good. Sure enough, the other guy come back from lunch, and this dude he does live sound. He's got, 2 decades experience. He's Mr. Mixer. This guy's probably forgotten more than I've known to this point, right? Definitely a strong technical guy. We'll just call him Mr. P. So, Mr. P... I set it all up for him. Same thing. aux 1, aux 2, aux 3. And he goes, okay, hold on. He goes, I'm not familiar with the Tascam Model 24. I'm interested in them. I think they're kind of cool. He's like, I've never put my hands on one. So I took 5 steps back and I let him mess with it, right? Because the guy, maybe I'm doing a magic show, right? Maybe I'm going real fast and look over here, right? Sleight of hand. I let Mr. P, who's very technical and very smart, and he goes, yup. He goes, yup, it's doing it. And then he started looking the manual up on his phone. He got the block diagram, which you guys are familiar with if you've read the manual. I've read the manual, by the way, so many times. He studied the block diagram. He also studied the page with aux 3 information on it. He goes, yeah. He goes, yep, you're demonstrating the thing. He goes, so what do you want to do here? I said, I don't know. I'll take a new one. I'll take a used one. He goes, you just want a refund at this point? I'm like, yeah, actually, I do. I do actually want to, because this one's a lemon. It's a lemon, right? Maybe if Erikson Audio would have done their job, and obviously there's a circuit board needs to swap out here, then, but we're beyond that. So then it seemed like Mr. P was ready to do a refund, but you got to remember, he's not a manager. He is, to my knowledge, just a good sales guy. So he goes, well, don't leave it. I'm like, what? Like I drove. He goes, yeah, no. He goes, we're going to get a district manager involved. I said, fine. So that means I blew my Saturday, blew the 200 kilometers. And this is where we're at. So now we're going to talk to a district manager, maybe someday, maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday. I don't know. And we kind of left it at that. It was nice for the guy on the phone this morning to kind of believe me and know what I'm saying. It was nice for the two guys at that location to let me demonstrate the problem. But this is where we're at. The damn thing still sits. So I tell you, I got a line on one of these. I don't want to say where because you guys will snipe it, but I can get one of these for around 1,300-ish Canadian. I know that's crazy because they're 1,900 new. So I could get another one like that and then just leave this one as it's the one with the aux that's broken. We'll call this one Manuel's folly, like the one Manuel just didn't do his job on, right? But if I were to ever sell this, it'd be a big problem. I'm going to have to take a massive bath on this one and go, look, to my knowledge, it all works except aux 3 doesn't work. And I have got it to barf synthesized resonance. Just blah, 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 blah. You can see the videos on that. It's just like, blah, it's like, what is that? Like, can you trust it to record at this point? So here it is. It's Saturday night. I blew the Saturday. My whole family drove to this other city. We did not have a good time. I mean, there's just nothing else to do in this city. And, yeah, this is exhausting. You know how much energy it takes to be pissed off for this many days in a row? We're on day 37 of no warranty at a Long McQuade, and no thanks to Erikson Audio, Manuel, who just couldn't do his job. That's the other thing. I was just like, for the two guys, I physically stood in front of and demonstrated. I'm like, how did he not see this though? Like, you'd have to be deaf, dumb, and have your arms tied behind your back. How do you not see it? I can demonstrate it with confidence. When those guys took me to the back of the Long McQuade and gave me the setup, the mic and all that stuff, with confidence, I set it up and showed them in seconds, right? Like it's not intermittent. The only thing maybe intermittent or that changes about it is how did it jump from 2 to 3? Well, I think Mr. Manuel did some poking around in the back, obviously, but in terms of demonstrating the problem, I can set it up and demonstrate the problem with confidence. So how did Erikson Audio, how do they say? Unit fully tested, several days with product specialist, unit working to spec, no issues detected. That is bull crap. You didn't. Or you don't know how mixing boards work, right? And the aux knobs is a pretty easy concept. But anyway, that's my rant. The damn thing is sitting back in here. It makes me disgusted to even look at it at this point. I may grab that other one up. I don't know how much. And you guys, you keep the Tascam stories keep coming out of the woodwork. It was once a week somebody's telling me a bad Tascam story. Now it's a couple a day. It's ramped up to a couple bad Tascam stories a day. So I just don't know if I want to stay in this realm when I could get hooked up. I could just record into Reaper with whatever interface. An Apollo or a Focusrite, or I have my Zoom L20 up in another city. I've got my Scarlett 18i20 at another band. So I have other interfaces. Looking at this one just takes the wind out of my sails. I don't want to record. I don't want to do music. It's just disgusting. So at this point, but hey, day 37 of Long McQuade and Erikson Audio, not able to provide warranty repair. Anyway, well, I know this has been a long, if I'm drained, I can imagine you guys are drained listening to me complain about it, but like and subscribe if you want to. I swear, eventually we will turn the channel away from This being a complaint channel about the Tascam Model 24 broken, but for now, this is the hot topic here at my house. All right, thanks for watching.